Sweets is about the heroic exploits of Jacob, a young preteen boy born with a bizarre medical condition in where candy, sugar, and junk food make him stronger while all vegetables and fruits make him sick. He receives superhuman ability one day when visiting a candy factory on a class field trip. He plummets accidentally into a vat of chocolate, and when it floods his system, he awakens with super strength. The town soon hears stories of a masked vigilante patrolling the night, performing feats of superhuman ability, stopping both criminals and adults hurting kids. The local media takes notice, and journalists are scrambling for eyewitnesses.
I get multiple stories and eyewitness testimonies all talking about this same kid, but don't ever get the same description twice. Though the stories are sharp and with much detail, I'm beginning to feel the sources becoming less reliable. After spending some months investigating and interviewing, gathering notes from my boss, the editor, the tales of the town's new superpowered justice giver aren't becoming any more cohesive. If I could take time and separate fact from fiction here, the sightings of a preteen boy acting out his juvenile fantasy by beating up bad guys and evading police, there might be some chance of crafting a realistic image in readers' minds of what this is about. "You're a journalist. Investigative journalism provides facts," I hear him saying already. "I'm not publishing this until you've got reliable sources. Let's not forget there's still a chance this is just a hoax," says the old man in the chair. I suppose it's never wise for a newspaper editor to take a chance on such a bizarre, unfounded story. But every event breaking into the news spawns 1,000 more rumors and testimonies. Each account I record just deepens the mystery. I've noticed the more enthusiastic descriptions come from kids. They've got more faith he's real and a hero. Their parents don't seem convinced, or say it's just a movie studio doing some gimmicky advertising, attempting to build hype with false news stories online. They are that shameless. Hearing and recording each kid's interview, though, with details about how the mysterious hero was spotted. At the grocery store my mom goes to, or goes to my school, he's in my history class, and see the listening parents grin and tell the kid to settle down and not lie to the nice man. It's been inspiring to be reminded of childhood imagination, enthusiasm, and innocence. But one adult, standing alongside their kid, said he might have seen it, just that he wasn't sure. It was evening, and in the lamplight mixed with moonlight, maybe a weird shadow was cast and he saw the little hero jump across the street from rooftops. I stayed keen with interest on these stories until it began circulating that the kid wasn't human at all, perhaps some alien, extraterrestrial, or alternate dimension being that traveled here to defend us. It became then harder to find the point of focus when kids gave mixed descriptions of his abilities. Super strength, speed, and endurance were common, but other kids threw in more improvised solutions like flying, becoming invisible, or ability to shrink and grow. A boy that a colleague spoke to even claimed he saw the mysterious hero become tall as a giraffe. When arguments on the internet raged out of control, the kids debating it openly during school time, some education board members even outlawed the discussing of him during school hours altogether. Leaving a subway train stop one night, piecing it all together and hoping the kids' stories would connect, I began entertaining the notion that the imagination of the child, no matter its purity, innocence, and enthusiasm, was in this case mistaken. I exited the underground, the late afternoon sky between buildings dark and red, when, in my corner view, a blurry, stout object thumped tremendously, full speed, down on the ground on the front side of an apartment building. Like some tremendous cat-type creature, it fell from what seemed like the top floor and landing hard, like a tenant threw something out of their front room window. Whatever this creature was, it regained itself remarkably quick, checked around, and abruptly shot over to an alley a block over, whipping away, and in the light of sunset, I saw a gray hoodie he wore, remembering eyewitnesses describing the same apparel choice, and stashed beneath his arm, I saw some little box, like the kind you get for pastries at a bakery. I jettisoned myself over to that narrow alley he darted into, but only arrived at emptiness. I scouted the length of it, poking my head out of the other side and doubling back. The alley was empty, but near a garbage bin, I spied that baker's box, but with lid open and totally empty, crumbs fresh inside. I then looked up instinctively and caught a silhouette looking down from the building's ledge. The hooded, masked person then fled. It may just be that I'll have to take another look at those eyewitness accounts.